frequency distribution. So what is frequency distribution? So it is a tabulation or grouping of data into appropriate categories, showing the numbers of observation in each group or category. Parts of frequency table. First, we have the class limit. So class limit is grouping or categorized defined by lower and upper limits. For example, we have the 16 to 20, 21 to 25, and 26 to 30. So the lower class limits are the smallest number that belong to the different classes, while upper class limits are the highest number that belong to the different classes also. And so balik na diri sa class limit, no? So as you can see diri sa left side, we have the 16, 21, and 26. So ang tawag na nila is the lower class. And on the right side naman mo ni we can see that we have the number 20, 25, and 30. So on the right side, so matawag na to sila og upper class limit. Okay? So the second is, so we have the class size. So width of each class interval. For example, so the lower class kay naatay 16 or 21, but the upper limit, upper limit, lower limit or upper class. Okay. Same na siya. So we have 20 and 25. So unsa din ni siya ang kuan? Unsa ni siya papangita ang class size niya? So for example, we have the 16, 20. Imo ra siya i-count. Okay, ana siya. Sorry. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So ang class intervals niya more tunga bitaw nilang duha. More kada usa siya ganang gisukdan bitaw. Next is class boundaries. The number used to separate class but without gaps created by the class limit. The number to be added or subtracted is half the difference between the upper limit of one class and lower limit of the preceding class. So we have the lower limit and upper limit. So we have the 16, 20, and 21, 25, 26, 30, and 31 to 31. So the lower class boundaries niya o upper class boundaries niya. So if we're talking about class boundaries, it is stated that the number to be added or subtracted is half of the difference between the upper limit. So mo bitaw siya ganang kuan. Wala siya gap bitaw wala siya gaps in created sa class limit niya. So iyang gikuan diri kay murag whole bitaw. uh, I don't know what I'm talking about, but so iyang gibuton diri kay 15.5 and 20.5. Next, so class mark are the midpoint of the classes. They can be found by adding the lower and the upper limits then divided by 2. So we have the class CI, which 16, 20, 21 to 25, 25 to 30, 31 to 31. So saan siya pagkuha ang class marker niya? So it is stated in the given that ang kuan daw ang lower class o upper class imo siyang i-add, then after na ma-add mo siya divide by 2. So 16 to 16 plus 20, i-divide mo 2 ang iyang answer, which makuha nimo ang 18, and so on and so forth. So steps in construction of frequency distribution table. First, find the range of the values. Range, highest value minus lower value. Second, find the number of class interval depend on the number of the scores or data. 3. Determine the size of interval length of class interval equals range over number of class intervals. So for example, construct construct a frequency distribution table using the score of grade 7 students and 30 items summative tests, summative assessment in mathematics order. So, mo ko ni siya makuha sa mga 30, sa mga so we have 15, 10, 15, 8, 21, and so forth. So, to determine the range, unsa gito siya? So, highest minus the lowest score. Highest score versus highest score minus the lowest score. So, the highest score na makita natin diri sa mga score sa mga grade 7 student is 28 and the lowest is 8. So, i-minus din mo siya, for example, i-minus din mo siya, 28 minus 8 is 20. So, determine the class interval niya kay number of intervals. So, ngano 6 din siya. So, 6 siya kay ngano, inig-add ni mo ano nilatan diri kay 30 man siya. So, og 30 up gani, ay mong gamiton kay ang class interval niya, kay number of class interval niya kay 6. Kung below sa 30 kay niya, og below guys sa 30 ang total niya, imong gamiton kay 4, 5, ano, okay? So, tra. Third, determine the class interval. So, muna ang sukwano, length I equals the range over the number of class interval. So, ang range na to kay, kung to no, 20 man na to ang range niya. So, range niya kay 20. So, ang class interval na to, which is 6, din ito silang i-divide. Ang nakuha na to kay 3.33. So, pwede na siya or 3.33 or 4. So 4 minus 6 is equal 24. So, dira na magawa sa ang ato ang kuan sa pag distribution table, which is the score, tally, and frequency. So 4 times 6 is equal to 24 mo na siya, no? Then, add ni mo siya tanan kay 30 man siya. So, mag-start sa ubos. So, 24 minus 30 is equals to 6. So, mag-start sa 7. So, 7 and 10. Then, 11 to 14. Then, 15 to 18. Then, 19 to 22. 23 to 26. 27 and 30. So, unsa din ni siya ang tally. So, ang tally dai mo din ni siya ang kanang kuan number na nasud sa kanang 7 o 10 sa tanra. So, mo na siya ang itali na to na masud siya sa atong score sa 7 o 10. So, we have sa 7 o 10 natay 4 and the 11 to 14 natay 6, 15 to 18 natay 7, and 19 and 20, 19 to 22 we have natay daghan 11, and 20 to 26 and 1 na sila. So sa frequency table dira na to siya more ato na siyang kuan og kanang by number na siya, no? Di na sa tali-tali. So we have this, og i-add din mo sila tanan si 4, 6, 7, 11, 1, 1. Ang total na siya which is 30. Okay. So, that is the end of my reporting. Thank you for listening, and sorry for my stuttering because I'm not used to this. Thank you and goodbye.